Okay, hello everyone, we are alive, welcome back, and we are currently exploring Defiance Bay. Fairly late over here, but we're gonna go. Hopefully we should squeeze in a normal episode today. It looks like this is a dead end, nothing here. Alright, cool. So where's the way to get down? This is the way to get down, look at that. That's where we go. Yeah, so in the last episode we were exploring loads of Defiance Bay, and we're continuing on doing that. We're gonna see if we can investigate down in, like, the shallows over here. See what we may find. Right past our lovely brothel, right past the blood smear. And there we go, we can get into the shallow waters now. Because it's daytime, and it's low tide. That's really cool that it does actually make a big difference. Mud squelches underfoot. Crabs scuttle out the debris. Is this going to be the dead body of the boy? Oh no, Darren, a young boy's corpse lies at your feet. Half covered in dirt and seaweed. His hands have stiffened around a dagger. A soul lingers nearby, something confused and lost in the seaside fog. Let's reach toward the soul. Oh, that sucks. As you reach for the soul, it lashes out. Glowing mist strikes at the air around you. The soul can't touch you, but you feel it burn with a feeble, uncontrolled rage. It's okay, I'm here to help you. The soul flickers, ripples towards you, timidly at first. As it swirls around you, you experience wonder, fear, and the joy of running between the ships at noon. With a jolt, it pulls you into the streets around the salty mast. Women with painted faces weave between men, stumbling in and out of the lamplight. Father's gone in for a drink, just like always. He said it'd only be a few minutes, but it's been hours. The man guarding the door only laughed when he tried to explain this. There's always a back door. In an alley, two men have cornered a woman. Her cheeks are streaked with tears. She's backed against the wall and looking away. They're inching closer. You step forward. The men barely acknowledge you, but the woman looks at you, a plea in her eyes. You've seen that look in abused strays. In your hollow-born sister, that time father took her from her splintering cradle and to the filled wash basin. You were brave that day. A knife is in the thug's belt. It's in your hands, and now it's in his thigh. You're small and fast, but not fast enough. Fingers bite into your arm and a muddy boot sails toward your face. Then, everything is muffled by cold, brackish water. The soul retreats from you. It pulses with a question. Ah, damn. Did a brave thing. The gods will reward you in the next life. Let's be nice. Darren's soul absorbs this thought and ebbs in the ocean mists around the dock. Wow. Take the dagger. Boy's small hands are rigid in death. Pry the dagger free. It looks too large and too expensive to belong to him. The letter B is carved into the pommel. Oh man, poor Darren. Brave Darren. Tell Otto about the faith. B. Who would that belong to? B. Not sure who that might be. I believe we can also search over here for fragments, I think, of the scepter of the ship. Oh yeah, hello, animat. Okay, some animats and a rain blight. Alright, cool. Let's just leave our friends to do their thing. Whoa, look at that! Holy hell! That's fairly insane amounts of damage, isn't it? Where are you at? Let's just drop down our consecrated ground right away. Actually, no. Let's go with our Holy Radiance, which does damage to vessels, so it should damage these things a fair bit. As well as healing us, of course. I'm not doing any damage here with my ability. That's not good. Keep this rain blight. Need some energy. I need to actually hit something here. My gosh, I can't land a hit. Rain blight is pretty easy to hit. What are these abilities that are all being cast? We just have the Holy Radiance still going. That's it. Bender, yeah, constant recovery. He is flanked. Both flanked, that's a bit bad. He drops some more spells. Giving us Dior is not too terrible, actually. Target Lowers their defenses. You know what? Let's give us a...
Update. A host has connected
There we
to
go.
the hollow feed.
Clean, thank you for hosting. 4 viewers. Very nice. These animats are interesting. Blast this rain blight with some missiles, eh? Oh my god, I've not hit an ability yet this fight. There we go. Alright, then let's flank these things. Help us land some abilities a bit more easily. There we go. They're all dead. Alright, nice. Oh, Binding Copper. We've been looking for this for some of our abilities for ages. Well, there we go. And within shields, huh? Oh, wow. So these are, it's medium, but... Why is it so bad? This is 12 deflection minus 4 accuracy. This is 10 deflection minus 10. They're terrible! Why do they suck so much? What the hell? That's weird. Well, put it into our stash. That's super weird. I don't know why that is. Why are they so bad? These shields. Is it because they're like enemy used shields? There's a scepter spike, lovely. Barnacles encrust the hull of this beached boat, something the jagged Adra fingers most likely has clawed deep rifts in the wood. Whoever tried to sail through them must have been desperate or inexperienced. I'm very concerned about this ship.
Now this I haven't seen before.
Nice. Potion of infused with vital essence, which gives you a huge HP buff. Alright, let's keep exploring here. Wouldn't be surprised to find more elementals. There's a scepter base. I think we're missing just one piece then. And what do we have here if not an animat?
Leave it to me.
Attack! Priest. Blessing on us, please. Priests are so good. Ah, we definitely don't want to fight them in a line, do we? That hurts a lot. We'll go for this divine thing as well. If I could actually hit something, that'd be great. This one has got a decent shot on it. Maybe. Actually, this animat's being a problem. We could try to... No, it's immune to charmed. Okay. Let's just blind this one then. On our wizard, which is not good. Blind, good. And he's about to die. Alright, nice.
Good.
Nice. Bunch of loot. Excellent.
Laying low.
Muscles cling to the bricks and planks, their shells sharp enough to cut flesh. Pleb shield. It pretty much is a pleb shield, like it's awful. Scepter shaft. I think that's all of it, yeah. So these are all the pieces. That we probably have reason to explore here a little bit. There's our dude. Wants us to collect the stuff. Gold rot chew. 3 mites, move speed, nice 2 perception. Not a big fan of that. Maybe for healers. Anyway. Go back to normal speed and non-stealth.
How do you do?
Yes, I have the 3 pieces. Bristle's eyebrows rise to his peak. You mean you got past those armored monsters? I don't know how. Listen, if you're willing, I'll give you this last piece. Holds up the opal. And the name of someone who'll buy it all. All I want is 200 pans for getting the cargo here. Sounds fair? You want 200 pans for locking the rest of the crew in the hold and sinking the ship? Or we could threaten him. Listen, look, we've got a deal. It's fine. He accepts your money and gives you the opal, still warm from his hands. You want to go to the Brackenberry Sanitarium and find Nons. You'll know more about this artifact, and I know for a fact she's bought them from our crew before. Anything else you need? No. Farewell. Okay. Where are we at? Where's Otto's house? It's up here, isn't it? Yeah. Hey, Tricky Tickle. We've just arrived. Well, we've been in Defiance Bay and we're kind of exploring. We still have to go to Brackenbury. We've explored the rest and we're picking up some quests and doing some stuff as we go. Making pretty good progress, I think. Definitely coming to terms, I think. Getting to grips with Defiance Bay pretty well now. I think we've got a good feel for the place. I've got real bad news here, Otto. I don't know how to tell you this, but he's gone. You may want to sit down. Darren won't be coming back. Mouth falls open in shock. My boy's dead? That can't be. What happened? He was defending one of the prostitutes from a couple of thugs. He was very brave, and you should be proud. She sobs and quickly brings a hand to her mouth. Her eyes are bright with tears. Gods, how could this make it any better? I'd never let my boy die for one of those women, and yet I can only pray the gods be kinder to him in the next life. Maybe there's hope for one of my children. After several seconds, she closes her eyes and swallows. I suppose it's better to know the truth than to keep wondering. Thank you, at least, for bringing me the answers. Here, take these. I've been saving several keepsakes for Darren one day, but you won't need them now. I doubt I'll have another child to pass them on to. Oh, that's sad. Sorry I couldn't save him or anything, Otto. That sucks. Have I done any to Endless Paths? No, I haven't done any yet. But I might go give it a go, yeah. Might go give it a go soon. I feel like, is there any... I suppose there is a bit of story involved with the Endless Paths. I also figured that the longer we wait and the higher level we are, the better off we'll be. Right then, next quest, you know what? I think we've done most of what's to be done here. Brackenbury, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've done everything there is to do here. So let's, at least for now, I mean. I think it's a good time to move into First Fires. How do we get to the other place? I guess we go through First Fires. Let's head to Brackenbury and see if we can find the info about the lighthouse. That'd be good. 15 minutes, lovely. Yeah, you guys, what level should I be to do the Endless Paths? Or at least to start them. I guess we could just like start them off, do a few levels of it or whatever, and then go back. I guess there's no rush to do it all in one go. You don't need to do it all in one go. There's Brackenbury's down here. Brackenbury. Using what? Brackenbury. So... Tickle says, you got to level 7 and you're currently level 7.
Of all the things I've gotten used to, food was the hardest adjustment.
I quite agree. Deer Woodens oversalt everything in Draniton's sauce.
And they burn out all the flavor. Nothing like a raw deer flank.
Lovely, an animancer. He's not saying anything. Nedin, huh, interesting.
Ready, Watcher.
What, pray tell, is interesting?
Good day, stranger.
A woman stands in the shade of the garden, muttering to herself. She's fixated on the pages of a large and well-worn tome, seemingly oblivious to the blooming flowers and the cool, fragrant breeze. She only looks up when your shadow crosses her page. Do you mind? I'm rather busy. What are you so, busy with? Snaps her book shut. I'm studying soul attachment. We all know that souls move into people at birth and out of them at death, but we still have a lot of questions about what makes them stick, so to speak. What do you mean about making them stick? Brushes a stray lock from her forehead. Souls power bodies and give their tissues life, but only when they're firmly attached. It's separation that leads to a whole spate of soul-related ailments, including the Hollowborn. But if we understood how to reattach souls, we could end Waidwen's legacy, maybe even conquer death. She scratches behind her ear. Well, that's the theory anyway. Unfortunately, I don't have all the research I need to put it into practice. What exactly do you need? There's a manuscript called the Theorems of Pangram. It contains research from Pangram's experiments on detached souls. The Hall of Revealed Mysteries is rumored to have a copy of the Elder Archives. Pangram's work is considered to be one of the more, daring animancy texts. Not something generally circulated among novices. Not easy to get a hold of. I wonder if we might have a peek at it. The theorems could advance my research by leaps and bounds, but Grimda, the High Archivist, worships whale, which means she has some paradoxical views on sharing and restricting knowledge, and since she's not exactly a proponent of animancy, she tends to restrict the kinds of information that would be useful to me. Sorry to hear that. Look at me, spilling my troubles. It's kind of you to listen, but I should really get back to my work. We could probably help with that. Are you the animancer who's buying relics from Imitil? Don't know what you're talking about, but I work with theories, not rocks and potsherds. Listen, I have some questions about this. Why doesn't she lend you the books you need? The Hall of Revealed Mysteries is rather protective of its books, especially the rare ones, and Grimda in particular. She hates animancy, thinks it's dangerous. I don't see how you can run the greatest library in the Deerwood and be so adverse to the spread of knowledge and research, but I've never understood these religious types. Alot scowls at the animancer. Some knowledge is best kept under lock and key. Okay. That's all I wanted to know. Leave you alone. Farewell. So we could get the stuff if we wanted for her. Not sure if we want to though, right? Is it a good idea? Sanitarium, Andra's gift. Oh, there was a way through. Hydratase, House Dominel, Raymont Manor, Charred Barrel, and Copper Lane. Right, let's head in here first. Lots of hidden treasure. Neat lore and story stuff. Oh, nice, and stuff to help us upgrade our keep down there? Okay, we need to go there then. We need to go to these paths. We might do that soon. Nobles, animancers. The table is set with an assortment of leaflets and booklets with titles like Practical Benefits of Animancy and Soul Adjustment for the Well-Adjusted Soul. Wonderful. Okay, so the most unfortunate tale of Favia and Bernat of Valian Tragedy. Got that before.
The host has connected.
Nasty Attack Poetry. Cheston Gamer, thank you for the 3-viewer host. Head Warden Emma, he's a statue. A well-maintained statue of a middle-aged man presides over the room, looking down unblinking over the bustle of harried academics pestered by the hopeful desperate. A strong warmth emanates from it that you could sense from across the room. There's a human soul stored beneath the stonework. You feel its attention turned towards you. It's been some time since a watcher graced these halls. I'm envious of your natural insights, traveler. I can only imagine how it might have helped my work in life. Now, what is it that has brought you to my sanitarium? Wow. I'm curious how you came to be in your present state. In the statue, you mean? Well, I was old, and it seemed wrong to me. A lifetime spent in pursuit of discovery, only to lose it all in death. Somewhere, someday, I'd wake up in a new body none the wiser, and pursue a different course entirely. All that experience wasted. If we are ever to unearth the principles behind our existence, it will be in spite of our condition. Of that, I am quite sure. To live on as part of something I helped build seemed to me a better legacy than what nature had in store. The transfer itself was quite simple as our techniques go, and for that I'm grateful. Playing with souls is far easier to accept when they are not your own. I do miss being able to take an active role in the scholarly efforts here. Now and again one of our animancers will humour me and consult over some problem, but they are a jealous breed and too often afraid to collaborate. If you're considering it yourself, I can tell you that it isn't for the easily bored. Are you the animator who's been buying relics from Imitil? There's a large and rather notorious black market for uncatalogued Engwithan relics. I stay far away from it. Tell me about the Sanitarium then. A history lesson. That is a rare pleasure. Most come in here only concerned with cheating death in one way or another. We are an old institution as Deerwood goes. This is our 94th year. As with many cities, the growth of Defiance Bay brought with it a host of problems. One of the worst was that those born with, shall we say, ill-favoured souls came to populate its streets in droves, thus the Sanitarium. Brackenbury was a natural fit. It was growing, but there was also a lot of money here back then. This place owes its survival to the curiosities of the wealthy more than anything, I think. Our founding came at a time of great suspicion and animancy, much like today. So much progress has been lost to the mishaps of a few careless practitioners. But in time, it was forgotten, as all things are. Since then, we've been at the forefront of animancy's resurgence. We have played host to many gifted researchers and pushed the boundaries of our knowledge in ways never thought possible. Some of the first safe transferences were done here, and we have pioneered work in soul purification, lineage analysis, preservation. It's really quite a list, if you'll pardon my pride. Today it's, well, I can't say it's exactly the same. There's been some push to shut us down. It comes from Deerwood's more excitable denizens, whose minds are more passionate than thoughtful, I'm afraid. People see this legacy, and they see it involves something they don't understand. So it's natural for them to suspect people whose understanding exceeds theirs. It looks to them like we're hiding something. We have a representative in the palace this very moment, defending the entire science of animancy at a hearing before the Duke, absurd as it sounds. If it does not go well, it could be the end of animancy in Deerwood. I fear Avar may be swayed by all this unrest, irrational though it may be. We shall see. I'm definitely coming around to animancy, you know. This man's soul was torn asunder by a Beowick. As you can see, the patient is unresponsive, common after soul trauma. Animancer places a small stone upon the patient's forehead. A portion of his soul was recovered near his body. Use this stone as a vessel for transfer. Can you hear me, Oswin? Can't remember if we knew an Oswin. Patient's eyes slowly open before a panicked, wild expression washes over him. Unfortunately, the extended dissociation has permanent side effects. Uh-oh. That might be worth reading. Let's give that to him. Patient becomes more agitated, grunting and moaning as he tugs at his bonds. Was he the shop guy at the start of the game? With further research, we're confident that we'll be able to rehabilitate patients like Oswin. Pretty good thing that you're doing there. If it works. Table set with an assortment of leaflets and booklets with titles like Practical Benefits. Yeah, okay. Like some of the stuff is pretty evil, but like animancy, there's bad animancers, but there's also good
Greetings.
ones. A bald man with a crooked nose gestures in demonstration over the still body of a patient before a small gathering of interested onlookers. Feeling your gaze, he pauses his discussion. Have you come to sit in? And what is it you do here? Close as we are to the Glanfathan Wilds, we get a number of Beowick maimings every year. Survivors dealing with complications from exposure. This fellow here is a severe case. His essence is a mere whisper of what it was. I am early in my research, only beginning to understand how they work, but in time I hope to find a way to protect people from the storm's effects. That's good. Oh, nice. Well, you keep that up. We've seen what Beowicks can do, and it's pretty bad. What's in here? Nans. Look like field sketches of Engwithan runes and artifacts. Your customs.
Good day to you.
An elderly woman peruses the shelves with a quickness and an energy that belie her age. I'm afraid I don't practice anymore, child. Too busy with my research. What do you do here? I'm an animancer. Used to venture on all kinds of underfunded and ill-fated trips out of the expedition hall when I was your age. But lately I found research better suited to my current pace. He pats a creaking knee and laughs. Can I help you with something else? I'd like to know more about the Sanitarium. It's the official center of animancy in Defiance Bay, founded in 2729. Before you get saucy, no, I wasn't around at the time. It was built to treat ailments of the mind and soul, important sort of place to have in a growing city, and its construction marked the end of the animancy slowdown that followed the Bale Reach accident. Bale Reach accident? Terrible setback for the discipline. A researcher working outside the Bale Marsh shattered the souls of a dozen volunteers. Of course, we'll never know exactly what went wrong because the mob tore him to pieces. This mishap bears some of the blame for the slower pace of research in the 2.5 decades that followed, but it also helped concentrate practicing animancers here in Defiance Bay. Well, Imitel sent me. He said you'd be interested in these scepter pieces we found. That chatty old fishwife's been blabbing about me, I see. Never trust your secrets to a man with so much salt in his beard. Anyway, let's see what you've got. She examines the scepter, her eyes hooded by crinkled flesh. Imitil told you true. I'll buy this. Unfortunately, a broken scepter isn't as valuable as he may have led you to believe. She steals a glance at your face, but her fingers tighten around the piece in her hands. I'll take it off you for 500. Nonsense. This could easily be repaired by someone with the proper skills. Her eyes flash under sagging lids. I've got the skills all right. No more than the average relic hunter, I see. Making it whole again is a matter of alchemy. Expensive alchemy. I've got to soak the broken ends in fiend's blood compound to reconnect them. Never mind the embalming work to restore the enchantments. I could do it for the to the tune of 1,800 pounds. Oh, so we can pay her to build it. Alright, put the scepter back together. So we lose the stuff. It's going to cost us money, but we're going to get a scepter. Ah, that's alright, okay. I expect you want to watch and see that your money's put to good use. Better get comfortable then. After what feels like hours, she returns to the main hall with you and presents the scepter. Looking at it, you'd never know it had been broken in the first place. This may be the finest work I've ever done, if I may say so, and thank you for giving me the opportunity. Examining a piece like that is a dream come true for someone in my field. Take good care of it. Farewell. Okay, great. So, clandestine cargo. I paid her to repair the scepter. It was expensive, but it's a powerful weapon. Allegedly, at least. Let's see how good it is. Here it is. The Engwithin Scepter. And plus 20% attack speed. So it's like it's better than a fine scepter. And actually this is probably not even fine. Oh no, it is. It is fine. It's fine, and it has a speed buff on it, which uses 3 enchantment slots. I see how those work now. We could put some stuff on it if we wanted. Some more buffs on it. Hey, nice though. And then within scepter. So yeah, it's like fine and speed. Apart from that, it's a normal scepter. Is it worth buffing it? Like a freezing lash. Dunno. Might put like a fire lash on it, because we might like spec Aloth into more fiery stuff. Like take the talent that boosts its fire spells. We'll consider that as we go. Don't know if that was worth the money, but interesting nonetheless. Dams to Woodicke. Midwife's Memoirs. Again, I'd like to read the books, but it just takes too long. What your soul may be trying to tell you. Animancy in the modern age. Painting of a rolling forest glen has a strangely soothing effect. Let's see what's downstairs here. Vicky's saying something's a big DPS buff, which is the scepter bonus. Yeah, I'll try stick a burning lash on it, I guess, then. This place looks a bit spoopy.
I'll take a look.
I guess it's not. The strange device seems to thrum with power. No, it's pretty
Hail
spoopy.
and well met.
Belisage. The woman paces back and forth, her feet crunching on the soft red carpet. She gestures and mumbles to herself, shaking her head as she pores over pages of notes. She almost walks into you. Ekosi, here I am, looking so hard for answers in my research. I do not see the kit standing in front of me. What can I do? You do here. According to my research grant, I study awakenings. Sublimating pre-awakened souls has been one of Animancy's greatest successes, and I'm working on a method to replicate the process on awakened souls. She gnaws at her lip. But the truth is, I find few suitable subjects here. Waydwin's legacy has left plenty of awakened souls, but most are too broken for study. I fear I will return to Revel with nothing to show for my efforts. I'm awakened, I've been recalling flashes of his life. She scratches her chin. Most interesting, but not the kind of awakening I can study, I'm afraid. I need someone whose awakened soul can be triggered with predictable stimuli. Souls such as these tend to manifest as alternate personas in the host, but I thank you for the offer. Something else you need? No, she's not. I'd like to know more about Animancy in the Valian Republics. It's a dynamic and respected field. Even the Balereach incident did little to slow it. She shrugs. People in the Republics are more accepting of risk, less superstitious, ready to try anything that shows promise. I'm kind of reaching the point where I'm like, it's a shame that people are so hostile. It's kind of like anything, right? It's like fire magic. Fire magic can be great. You can make fires, but it can also be bad because you can make fires, you know? It's a shame so many people here are hostile towards it. It is, but that is the way of the Deerwood. The people here are fierce about their sovereignty. They are not so independent from their Deeran brothers and their Glanfathan neighbours as they would like to think. They rely too much on the mysterious workings of the gods and fear the very advances they need. Goodbye. Interesting. This is a creepy basement, though. What's in here? Oh. In the corner of Modred's lab rests a large weathered trunk. It seems likely to contain something important, only by virtue of its size. Well, let's leave that alone, seeing as he's literally right there. Though it doesn't seem to be stealing. Unexpected results. The canine host was listless and unresponsive, but it was determined that this was simply the implanted feline soul. Yarn resulted in vigorous stimulation. Animancer scribbles feverishly on a parchment scroll with its free hand, while his free hand dances through the air, counting off unseen objects. His lips move in silent discourse. As your shadow falls over his scroll, he looks up at you with mingled perplexity and irritation.
Hail, traveler.
Can I help you? What are you working on? My area of focus is wicks. More specifically, how to cure them. What's a wict? A hollowborn who received a transplanted animal soul during infancy. One of Animancy's early efforts to cure the legacy, if not a successful one. They show signs of developmental abnormalities throughout their childhood. When they reach adolescence, they become aggressive, feral, but still victims in need of care. Transplanting animal souls into children seems like an odd solution. We, Animancers, were trying to do something about the crisis. Better than let it swallow a generation of children. And despite the controversy, it only went so far because at first it seemed to work. People called it the salvation. Children that had never been responsive to any kind of stimuli suddenly seemed aware of their surroundings, of their families. Complications don't begin until puberty. That's when the incompatibilities between body and soul take shape. Children become violent, ravenous. We paid dearly for our mistake, I promise you. Angry mobs hunted down Animancers and burned down their homes, with them still inside, often as not. People took to calling it the cruel salvation, and many still loathe us for it. We wanted to stop the legacy as much as anyone. The public begged for our help. We did what best we could. I still don't know if that absolves us. Why do you study them? What kind of question is that? Just think of all the families that could be healed, the lives that could be restored. What could be more important? Animancy has an answer here. I know it. It's simply a matter of working it out. Let's see. Are you the Animancer? No. Looking around. Be quick about it. Don't touch anything. Sanitarium is a lax visitor policy, but I don't. Another word he resumes his work, so... Not sure about breaking into his chest. Seems like that could be a bit dodgy. Let's leave it, I guess. It's a proper key. Okay. If he wasn't in the room, it doesn't seem to count as stealing, but I don't know. Edge of the cage are dented and scored with claw marks. What's this about? And then a door you can't get through. I really hope these are good Animancers, but I don't know if they will be. Also, it's getting very hot in my office. Yeah, I hope they're good, but I don't know if they will be, you know. Some of them are good, it seems like. But that was a bit spooky down there. That gave me the heebie-jeebies, you know? I'd imagine it gives a lot of people the heebie. Probably don't want to show that to the public, do they? But anyway. It's funny, like, the Animancers don't seem... Obviously, some of them are bad. But some of them are not bad. Story of this game, I suppose. It's definitely the story of this game. Let's go to the Hydratase. Why not? Let's see what that's about. How's our stronghold doing, actually? Nothing new to report. We're just building the Bright Hollow restoration. That's fine. We still have 3,000 gold. We'll be 6 and 6 once this is built. We might just build the Bailey. We'd have more renown than security. But that's probably okay. Allows you to upgrade the grounds further, which sounds pretty good. That being said... You get the barracks to allow you to employ hirelings. Defend your stronghold during attacks could be good. You could also get the dungeons. Contains 9 cells. We could take people prisoner. That could be kind of fun. Don't know what we do with prisoners, but it could be kind of fun, right? What's this? The marble of the base has been worn smooth by the passage of hundreds of feet. Dunrid. This is where we can find the dude, right? Yeah, Curran. That's the guy I'm looking for. Map shows the environs surrounding Defiance Bay. Girls are wedged tightly in the shelves. Each has a name scrawled along the outside.
Hello!
The Orlan man is surrounded by books and scrolls. His wiry hair stands nearly on end, and his ears prick up at your approach. You carry whispers, Aid Nua, Gilded Veil, old voices indeed. You're a cipher like me, I'm guessing. He grins, revealing a row of dagger-pointed teeth. You guess what you must surely know. My own modest abilities suggest that yours are most formidable. Would be quite useful here, of all places. His ears twitch downward. A pity, then, that my duties for Lady Webb require me to focus my talents elsewhere. What brings you to Dunrid Row? Is this affidavit real? Is it signed by? It's signed by you. It holds the page, but seems to stare through the words, as if at something woven in the fabric of the paper. It bares pointed teeth. I remember Penhelm, a preening peacock of a man, his mouth dry and his hands moist when I told him he was the sole descendant of an Adiran general, one who fought against Hadrat's rebellion. A forgery, not the first I've seen, hands it back to you, but I've no time for the knights and their obsessions. Bring this to his commander, Cliver, and show him the seal. He points to the wax stamped by his forged signature. If he compares it with another, he should be able to spot the difference. Alot's gaze flickers to you. Doom a man for the soul the gods gave him? Seems rather unfair. Looks as though you could use some help. Curran wags a clawed finger. Not at liberty to discuss my work, unfortunately. Dunrid Row, ears only. A civilian would need the confidence of Lady Webb before I could share. So busy with Hollowborn, growing unrest, and the ever-present political intrigues. With so many missing souls, missing persons are the least of our concerns these days. Tell me more about your skills. I check for soul connections, looking for lost things, missing things, or troublesome things, particularly where people of power and influence are concerned. I'm a cipher. In Erglan Fath, we were once known as Brishgalwyn, Mind Hunters. Nice title, yes, but it wasn't until the Animancers began working with my kind 40 years ago that we truly understood our power. Now we make some of the best detectives in the world. Tracing souls, we can look at a person and see where they've been, or look at a weapon and see who has touched it. Useful for solving crimes, as you can imagine. We have been pretty involved with that, indeed. We have been very involved with that ourselves. Let's see what's in this house. There's a bunch of agents. What's in here? Either these notes are written in code, or the author's handwriting is atrocious. A group of notes speculate about the identity and location of a secret sect in Defiance Bay.
I can do that.
Yeah, we can use the lockpick. That's fine. We're using them up, but that's okay.
That's settled.
Getting us some XP. It's nice. We're very close to leveling up, I would think. Bunch of agents in here. Could rob, but I don't want to. Affixed to the wall are leads in a case involving apparently a caravan that disappeared en route to New Hayamar. Would that be our caravan? Oh. The Warden's Lodge is good for a stronghold? Okay, we can look into that. And these vintages are even older than Defiance Bay. Well, let's head upstairs and see what they have to say upstairs here. Hydratase. Nice. Nice. Experience the game in a different language. Cool. Notes are scribbled in cryptic shorthand. More agents in here. Pictures of all manner of folk are pinned to this board alongside notes scribbled in an indecipherable shorthand. Can't go in there. Alright. Bunch of agents in here. That's lovely. What's in here? So we have to be friends with the lady of the house. Suppose. Don't know where to meet her though. Lady Webb. Maybe we'll bump into her eventually on our travels. She doesn't seem to be here to be talked to, at least. I guess that's all we can do in the Hadrat house for now. Probably back here. Seems pretty interesting. Ciphers. Investigating. Okay. So we could head back to the Templar dudes. What are they called? The Crucible Knights? Oh! Hello. Panhelm's face is white. Just talk to that little cipher, did you? One of my novitiates told me he'd seen someone in the records room. Takes a slow step towards you, extending his hand. Give me the affidavit. I've done nothing to you. His other hand comes to rest next to his sword. Oh my god. Cheer up. I always knew you were someone special. Soon everyone will know you are. Your superiors deserve to know the truth. What truth? That over a century ago I was some Adiran whose dust's in the ground now? I'll ask you one more time. Give that back. Don't be a fool. We're in public. He looks at the novitiates with him, which is why everyone will be shocked to hear that you assaulted a company of Crucible Knights without provocation, including one with such a spotless record as mine. Oh boy. They're just gonna attack us, eh? This is bad. Getting in a fight with the Knights. It's probably... Yeah, this is very bad. Could drop Holy Power. Wish that was bigger. The resolve and stuff's pretty good. I think we'll give ourselves a blessing. Alright, cool. Aloth, unfortunately, at the back. Let's see where these guys go. You might drop a chill fog on these guys. Could hurt them pretty bad. Let's drop a chill fog on them. We've not used that yet. And we have heard it's very good, apparently, so why not? I've got tons of stuff here as well. He's going for our back lines. Let's charm him. Make him fight for us instead. Mwahaha. We might be better off shooting one of the other ones. Looks like we killed Panhelm. R.I.P. R.I.P. Panhelm. This guy is frightened. We could blind two of them. Let's blind the one that's hitting our backline, though. He's hitting the wizard. That's not allowed. He's blinded now. That's good. Should be able to beat him up pretty well. Slice strike the last remaining guy. Limit the damage he can do. And they're all dead. Excellent.
Of course.
We have some level ups as well. Excellent stuff. Osric's family breastplate. The old breastplate. Excellent. Okay, so we can bring that back. Okay. Let's level up here as well. We can level up our priest first. The Skybreaker added. This quest expires in 3 days. Oh, so we should go back, I guess, for that? Not sure what that's about. We don't have enough for mechanics. That is rather unfortunate. We should get at least 1 survival for the damage reduction. 1 hell of a beard. Maybe 2 for the healing multiplier. And then save the points for next time. We can pop them into lore. Or into mechanics, I should say. Yeah, let's do that. Brilliant Radiance. We'll do more burn damage. Interdiction, I think we might... Yeah, let's grab this. Grants Interdiction, so 1 per encounter. Will daze them. Lowers attack speed. Lowers dex, perception, intellect. And lowers their accuracy. That seems pretty good. Let's grab that. It's just a free spell per encounter. It's very large as well. It's a faux AoE. Yeah, let's grab that. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, and then I can level up myself, which I'm very happy about. Okay, we've got 9 points, no less. I think I'll grab lore. I'm pretty good with that. I want to then boost up to get the damage from flanked enemies, so I'll save my points. We even need 8 lore. Yeah, let's grab it. What the hell not? Another level 3 spell, Fractured Volition. Hobbled and weakened. Not a huge fan of that. Pain Link could be good. We put that on our tank, I guess. Secret Horrors. Big Frightened and Sickened. Pretty good. Decent radius. Soul ignition. Burn damage. Let's take secret horrors. We're going for all that stuff. Ooh, we get a thing. I think probably a sneak attack. 15% range damage when we attack someone who's vulnerable. That's quite good. We could also get some weapon focus. We get marksman. 5 accuracy against distant enemies. That's only with our weapon, but that could be quite strong. That could be quite strong. Instead of the sneak attack, so more accuracy as opposed to more damage. What's psychic backlash do? Oh, whenever we're attacked by will, we'll stun something. That's not bad. Greater focus, 10 max focus. That's not bad either. I do like the sneak attack. I wish it would kind of make it more clear when we trigger that. But, you know, when we blind stuff like we should, so... I think that might be worth grabbing. Sneak attack, let's grab it. And we can cause flanks, so that'll be good too. Yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it. Sneak attack. Hey. Alright. Nice fountain here. Marble is cool and perfectly smooth. Droplets of crystal clear water bead the statues. Head over to this house dummy tile place. Isn't much as a spot on these oranges. Nice. Oil, lovely. This looks fancy. Ark of the Gath. Hello, sir. In we go. So we should probably return to our stronghold sooner rather than... Skybreaker. 15% experience. Rod of Wind and Thunder. Minor item. Duration 1 turn. For years, an aged wizard has been seen traveling up and down the northwest coast of the Deerwood, performing experiments in the middle of a terribly violent storms. Locals have never been certain if the wizard is taking advantage of the weather or if she is causing the phenomena herself. In recent months, the wizard has not been seen, but farmers have reported dark, roiling cloud passing through otherwise clear skies. So we can assign you. So Shadow Moon's going to go do it. Good luck, Shadow Moon. That's interesting. Ah. Okay, learning things. Domal Doorman.
Well met, friend.
The burly guard eyes you warily. I don't recognize you. What business do you have with House Domel? I'm just here to loot the place and kill anyone on my way. Oh my god. House Dominel? I found a letter that might be of interest to someone here. I see. Right this way. Oh, that went well. Have a letter.
Luxurious furnishings, hostile stairs.
I can do that.
Reminds me of the Law
Smooth.
College.
I love how they don't mind and we just happily lockpick that and get a level up. Let's get some athletics with you. Why not? Sure. Accurate wounding shot. Don't think that's necessary. Oh, you know what? We should get her a marksman. Bonus accuracy against ranged enemies. Like she's a ranger. She's, you know. I think that fits the best. So yeah, marksman. Beautiful. Plus 5 accuracy. This guy, Abercan. A young man leans against an expensive-looking gal glass cabinet. He holds a jewel-studded goblet in one hand and an ornate pistol in the other. He grins with wine-stained lips.
Our doormen seem to think it important that you meet with me. Speak.
What is this place? You're standing in the Dominel Ancestral Manor. You're either very lost or wasting my time. I found a note that may interest you. As Abercan reads the letter, his curious smile fades, and the page crumples in his grip. His twisted lips are as cold and dark as the amethyst lining his cup.
You'd better explain yourself. And quickly.
I was attacked in a house in Copper Lane. I found this letter after I finished my assailants. Wine splatters the mirror-smooth tiles as Abercan hurls the goblet. He smashes the carved handle of his pistol into the antique cabinet next to him. The men standing nearest look from Abercan back to you, their hands ready over their weapons. Criminal indeed. No one should waste a good red like that. Adair whispers to you, maybe you should pay him a compliment to help patch things up.
You've killed my men and cost me. but I'll give you one chance to make up the loss.
You may have to overcome certain compunctions, but you'll finish the job I gave my men. Very well, I don't have a choice, do I? Claps you on the back. Look at this as an opportunity. If you perform well, you may yet profit. Lord Raymont has a gem the size of a Mao's testicles. It's called the Heart of White March. One of my contacts will leave the second story window open. I want you to sneak inside and find the gem. Whatever you do, do not alert Raymont's guards. The last thing I want is a blood feud with my neighbor. I think we're crystal clear on that. Tell me more about this job. What do you want to know? Tell me about this lord. Maybe we should tell Lord Raymont about this. He makes a guttural noise of disgust. He's a pompous, uptight bastard who's still living in the days of Duke Hadred. He's also one of the richest men in Brackenbury. Not that I hold that against him, but really, what's the point of moving so many pans if you're just gonna stash them in a secret room somewhere? What do you know about the Heart of White March? Only that it's one of the most coveted gems in the Deerwood, and when you see it, you'll understand why. It glows from within, a rare feature of jewels from the White March Mountains. Seizing that gem from Raymont will net us a fine profit and diminish the status for our rivals in the Knights and the Dozens. Any advice on stealing the gem? I'm not going to do this. Don't let this guard see you upstairs. Get in through the window if you can and be prepared to move quietly. Raymont may be an enemy, but he's also a neighbor. We don't want to stir up trouble. All I want to know. Nothing else be on your way. Farewell. So level up for our wizard and our fighter. Do fighter first. Keep grabbing some more survival. Lovely. Wary defender. +5 all defenses except deflection. Pretty good. What else could we get him in defense? We could get hold the line +1 enemies engaged, actually. I think that's what I want to get. Yeah, I think that's what I want. +1 enemy engaged is going to be more useful. We can get him defenses after, but he's staying alive. This will just help us control enemies a bit better. So that should be probably best.
I can do that. That's settled.
Casually unlocking stuff. Casually unlocking stuff. A bit more accuracy is probably a good idea here. And that's fine. Different resting bonuses. Okay. We get more stuff here. Road damage, second poisoned in an AoE. Okay. Bounding missile. Foe jump targets. That's pretty good, actually. Kind of like that. Lot of deflection bonus, which is nice if he ever gets targeted. Minor blights. We could try this. Does this just boost? Will this be better than the scepter? I wonder how that works. Foe's vulnerabilities. -5 Dior, -10 deflection, -10 concentration. Foe AoE. That's actually really good. Bears the enemy's combat vulnerabilities for all to see. Yeah, you know what? Let's go with that. Just help us hit stuff more. Sure. Class unlock. Arcane Veil. Keep arrest. 50 deflection for 30. That's pretty good, too. Grimoire Slam, 1 per encounter. Crush damage and a small push. In terms of offensive stuff, Dangerous Implement. More damage, but damage to self. Too squishy. Body control, too. Defense against paralyzed weakened. Okay, cool. You get Graceful Retreat. Defense when disengaging could be pretty good. +5 deflection. Those could be decent, actually. Oh, here we go. We probably want one of these. Bonus burn damage. There's quite a lot of fire attacks. Spirit of Decay could be also good. Road damage. Have him be like a Corrodi wizard. Might need to respec him for this stuff later. This seems quite decent, the Arcane Veil. I might just grab that for now. And then we probably want to move into like the... Grab Scion of Flame, like the 20% bonus fire damage is quite good. We could even get multiple of these, I suppose. Probably no reason not to. Get Arcane Veil though. It's powerful protection if he's ever targeted. 50 deflection? They basically can't hit him. Unless they've got a gun, I suppose. The knives are warm from the heat of the oven. They look absurdly sharp. Lovely. Table is set with silver-rimmed plates and golden candlesticks. Clearly, crime pays well. Yeah, so these are criminals. So, if I look at me... So we're neutral with the Knights of the Crucible. These might be like competing people. Like side with the criminals or the knights. So we should probably side with the knights. I don't want to be a criminal. I'm a good person. Most of the time. There's a servant in here. Cover feels like imported to Dira silks.
I can do that. That's settled.
Pick that lock. Like she still has to level up. She must be close to it. We start with 20 focus now. That's great, by the way. Perspective use of cover. The perceptive use of color in this panorama is overshadowed by the oversized signature along the bottom. Abracan Duminel. Alright, great. So he paints as well, huh? Here you got a bunch of guards. Okay, don't go in there. Gotcha. Can go in here. Many pillows are fluffy and full with down. Whoever sleeps here must sleep soundly indeed.
A simple test.
Process a lockpick. That's okay.
That's settled.
Want to XP. Bercanta Dominel. You must be a friend of Abracan. Well,
Welcome.
Woman must be well into middle age, but there isn't a line on her face. Her large green eyes are watchful behind a curtain of glossy black hair. She studies you. I don't believe we've met. I'd remember you. What you do here? Let's just say I'm a merchant. I handle the trade of certain goods that my enterprising children and husband happen across. Wife, huh? I only trade with special friends, and if you want that kind of relationship, you have to do a little something for me. What kind of favor do you have in mind? There's a certain someone who may or may not be named Colfrec. Ah! He's insulted me. I'd like to make an example out of him. What would you have me do to him? I'd hate to stifle your imagination. Just so you teach him a lesson he won't soon forget. I suppose I could help. That's the spirit? I know that little runt holds up somewhere in the Andra's gift. Once you've taken care of him, come back to me. Got stocks that I reserve for special friends. Got special stocks, huh? We could do that, like if we could just talk to the guy and tell him to watch out or something. I don't know. We can talk to him. I don't want to like kill him or anything. But it'd be nice to get the merchant. We'll see. Let's get out of here. Don't like those guys. Do not like those guys. Rich criminals. Great. Great. The Dominal. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. How do we get up here? I've got to go back down. This guy's just hanging out. Better watch it, buddy. Don't look at them wrong. They'll probably come get you. Okay, over here we have Raymont Manor, where we have to rob if we wish to. Charred Barrel and some other, and then the entrance back to Copper Lane, where we do have some outstanding quests to take care of. Let's head to Raymont Manor first. Talk to this guy. Any plans on more Sexy Brutal? I finished it. So no, finished, but the videos will be uploaded if you missed them. Okay, in here. Bunch of guards. Lord Raymont, hello, sir.
A simple test.
Right, casually
That's
pick
settled.
your chest behind you. The ledger lists quantities of wheat, copper, and wire wool. A deep crease along the spine suggests the book is never closed. That's cool. Lord Raymont's there. Hello. Oh, could I have brought the letter to Raymont? Shit. Oh, crap. Bet I could have, couldn't I? What's the thing called? Heart feelings? Front the guy, yeah. What's the thing called? I'm a tide? No. Ah, crap, I could have told Raymont. Ah, let's warn Raymont.
Good day to you.
Lord Raymont holds a shipping manifest in his well-manicured hands. Despite his expensive clothes, he has a sallow complexion and restless air of a man who devotes all his days and most of his nights to work. You have business to discuss. Make an appointment with my attendant. I don't have time for unexpected visitors. Tell me about yourself. Snaps the pages in his hands. I am lord of this house and not prone to idle chatter. You have no business here. I suggest you be off. Oh. Well, we're not telling Lord Raymont then. Rakes of lavender and rosemary infuse the kitchen with a fresh aroma. Rat. Lynette Raymont. Hello?
I'm here.
All right,
Father
then.
never reads to me. You're a grown woman. Read to yourself. The labels, all perfectly arranged outward, boast an array of fine vintages. However, they're all coated in dust. Yeah, of course. Collect all the expensive wines and never drink them. Yeah, that's pretty bad. We gave the letter to the dude. Whoops. The old serving... Oh, we could backhand her. Begging your pardon, I'm afraid you have to ask you to return downstairs. Visitors aren't permitted in the upper floors. Go back downstairs. We made a bit of a mess of this quest. Kind of stumbled into it. I didn't know the dude was an evil criminal when I showed him the letter. I guess it probably doesn't matter so long as we don't steal. I don't know. Alright, head down here. I'm not gonna rob them, Roberto. Hey, there's a level up for Kana. And you, sir? What am I saving up for? I think I'm probably going to survival with you. Try to get you more damage reduction or healing multiplier, maybe. Yeah, sure, why not? There we go, 5 survival. Cool. At the sound of his voice, the killers froze stiff. Paralyze enemies in the area of effect. This requires 4 phrases chanted. Go away, we paralyze for 12 seconds. That's pretty... 11 seconds. That's pretty good. Gurnisk slew the beast, but soon faced its kin. Summons 3 worms. Nice. My son, do you see your sisters across the moor? Summon 2 will-o-wisps. Rennie Darrett's ghost spake. I'll catch you, Ben Fidel. Causes enemies in the area of effect to be terrified. Shatter their shackles. Cast off their chains. Decreases the duration of and defends against hobbled, stuck, paralyzed, and petrified effects for allies in the area of effect. Alright. The lover cried out to the beloved, I'm yours. Stirs something deep inside enemies in the area of effect, charming them. An AoE charm, huh? Cool. Rejoice, my comrades! 2 fingers of daylight. The chanter creates 2 bouncing beams of pure light that restore endurance and grant immunity to frightened and terrified and allies struck by them. Kinda cool. We've already got summoning stuff. We should perhaps get some different things. Like the paralyzed AoE is pretty decent. If it hits, though. Like, getting worms or will-o-wisps would be cool, but we've already got some good summons. Terrified, I don't think so. Defense when disengaging is kind of nice. But, yeah. Charmed, we don't need that either. You know what? We probably just get the summon. Or the area effect paralyze. Let's just get summons. You know, YOLO, let's just get all the summons. All summons all day long. Acolyte's Radiance. We probably want to get him weapon and shield. It's over here, isn't it? Weapon and shield style. Make him a lot more alive. We could also hold a line for him. This is pretty good. Let's get hold the line. Engage more people. We're going to engage so many people now. So hopefully our melee guys will be way better at protecting our backline, which is good. Heartless bitch. Ooh, the young elf is dressed in gaudy robes that he seems ready to cast off. He picks at a heavily brocaded sleeve and continually adjusts the gold chain around his neck. He looks up at you. Did she send you to run me out of town? You can tell her I'm not going anywhere without that medallion. I told Cyril I wouldn't let her sell it. If that's what you're here about, then save yourself the trouble. What are you talking about? You have to ask, and you're obviously not here to shake me down. Cyril's a courtesan over at the Salty Mass in Andra's Gift. We slept with her. We did. We've been working together for over a year now. I find a noble with more money than sense, fill him up with liquor and send him her way. They have a good time and Cyril takes her fee, and a little extra. 100 coppers here, a trinket there. It's a bounty for us. These lords and ladies never notice anything's missing. That is dishonest. It's surviving. Points a finger and one ruby ring catches the light. Those nobles have more wealth than they can hang on to. Why should they keep it? Anyway, we always split the bounty, until a week ago. Takes a necklace off some noble. It's an Engwithan medallion, damn near priceless. That relic is sacred to my clan, but she won't part with it for any sum I could afford. He tugs at the gold chain around his neck. Even if I wanted to, I can't go home without it. That's a hard thing. You're both a couple of cheats. You're finally getting what you deserve. Good riddance. Tell me more about your situation. What do you want to know? What makes this medallion so important? I grew up in Erglan with the Shattering Spear clan. We Glanfathans have protected Engwithan runes for thousands of years. It's the one duty the gods ask of us in exchange for the freedom to live as we please. He fidgets with an emerald ring in his pinky. But treasure hunters looted the runes in our territory. We left the wilds we dwelled in for generations. Most of my clanmates scatter to towns around the Deerwood and probably live on crusts of bread. Restoring this medallion to the runes would earn us the gods' forgiveness. The Shattering Spear could go home. Oof. Pretty good, isn't it? This is all rather fascinating. A single medallion to earn the god's favor and so return home? It rather reminds me of a story I heard somewhere. Tell me about Cyril. She's a courtesan at Salty Mast over in Andra's Gift. She wasn't born to much, but she's done what she has to in order to escape that. She's so much got money. Bloody hell. She's a good friend. Without her, I'd probably be living hand to mouth like the rest of the Shattering Spear. This isn't about her or me. It's about the 40 people in my clan and the way of life we've held to for generations. Seem like you've done well for yourself. It's this or scrape by in the gutters like the rest of my clan. But I'd give it all for that medallion. I offer to, but it's worth more than anything I've got, and Cyril knows it. Why can't you take your money in return? Of course I could, but that's not the point. A community isn't a place, it's a connection to history and meaning. Like an anchor. Defending the runes for the gods gave us purpose. Without that, we're adrift. Does this make any sense to you? Not sure yet. What I wanted to ask. Look, I'll see about getting the medallion. You are cheats and you've got way more money than you could use yourself. But if this could help your whole people, like 40 people? Okay. We'll find her at the Salty Mass. The only way anyone sees her these days is by paying. You have to go through Maya. But whatever you do, please don't hurt her. Alright. But we can surely get in. Understudy. Equipment and props belong to a production of The Most Unfortunate Tale of Favia and Bernat.
Hey.
Great. What's down here? Dealing, okay. Hello, sir.
Hello.
The man is dressed in neat but functional clothes. His sun-wrinkled skin and limber musculature reflect a life well spent in the wilderness. Well met. What brings you to the Charred Barrel? This your place? My retirement. Used to be a warehouse back when Brackenbury saw more ship traffic, but it fell out of use when the area became mostly residential. I inherited it from some great uncle who'd never had any luck in pawning it off to my cousins. Now it's the most popular spot in Brackenbury. Nobles come to unwind, and kith from other districts come to mingle. We got a few rough types too, but they behave in here. Besides, their coin's as good as anyone else's. Who are you? I was a cartographer for the Duke for decades. Crossed the White March half a dozen times, mapped most of the ruins of Thane Bog. Good career, but one suited to younger men. When I came back to Defiance Bay for good, Cleaver and a few old friends in the Knights helped me get the rights to refurbish this place. There's strong ale, quality entertainment, and a fresh sea breeze. What more could a man want? Show me the menu. Alright, so he sells some stuff. That's cool. There's adventures we could hire, but we don't need to, of course. Could retrain, but no need to. Actually, she is level 6 already, huh? Oh. Got that. Criminal's Getaway. 2 perception, 1 stealth. Not bad. 2 intellect, 10 will. That's pretty good, too. This is a good place for resting. Good place for resting. What's downstairs? We've got a cook here. Oven smells of roast game ham and baking bread. Delicious. Ooh. My chair is falling apart. I need a new chair for the office. That's one thing it's missing. Bunch of bandits and a bandit leader. Well, that's nice. The proprietors collected a respectable variety of bottles from around the world, from tart Adira reds to sweet summer wines of Rautai. Spirits, nice. Hello, bandit leader. Having a little chat with my associates, so that's nice.
Hey.
This. Flask of the infamous soul burn of the Deadfire Archipelago are nestled next to crystal clear Nasitaki and Glamfellan spirits. Bunch of bandits down here is not too good. Pale yellow and deep amber whiskies from the Deerwood and the Living Lands rest side by side. Why is the basement full of bandits? Not good. Let's see what's upstairs. Any more bandits up there? Hopefully not. No, just a bunch of nobles. Different kind of thing. Mayor with. Map charts routes through the White Marches. Here we go. Hello, this is the person we're looking for, the pirate captain. Merewith watches you with coal-rimmed eyes. She puts her hand on the hilt of her blade, jangling the jewels that hang from her wrist. We don't know each other, stranger. Best keep it that way. Someone at the old lighthouse in Andra's Gift was looking for your ship. I didn't peg you for a liar, at least not from what I've heard. She looks you over, narrowing her eyes. That don't mean I believe you. She leans in, her voice a low hiss. You'd better explain what gave you such an interesting notion. The last lighthouse keeper watched for your ship every day. It's all in the log. No, she turned me out. We are poorer than the fishermen who live there now. When she learned I'd put food on our table with stolen coin, she told me that if she never saw me again, it'd be a mercy of the gods. Her darkened eyes filled with rage. I'd nowhere else to go. It's a rough life until I rose to captain. Wow. She ignored the Adira in advance to stay behind. I think she was waiting for you. She turns her eyes away. She's always so stubborn. Forget sometimes where I got it. I'll go. Perhaps it'll give both of us some peace. So she's going to go visit the Wailing Banshee. Hopefully she doesn't get horribly murdered and killed. We'll see how that goes. Return to Nia. Maybe that will actually just solve the problem. Scripture. Ah, Shadow Moon returns with stuff. Oh, nice work, dude. Nice work. In the process of tracking the storm, Shadowmoon discovered that the old wizard had somehow transformed herself into a unique type of magical blight. In this storm-like form, she'd continued to float around above the Deerwood, unable to shift back into her original elf body. Shadowmoon was able to arduously communicate with her by observing a confusing series of thunderclaps and lightning strikes. The wizard directed Shadowmoon to her laboratory in the outskirts of Gilded Vale. After performing a small series of simple operations in the lab, Shadowmoon was able to return to the grateful wizard to her natural form. In gratitude, she gave Shadowmoon a storm-generating rod. Nice work, dude. Rod of Wind and Thunder. Whoa, dude, what the hell? This is amazing. Grants the thunder roll like waves on black seas. With 10 charges. This is really good. Foe AoE with a push and a stun. That's like when it grants returning storm. Which does a foe AoE shock damage. And stuns. Grants so singeth thy biting winds, O Eldneri. Which is foe target and jump, which does freeze damage, damages crush, 15 to or bypass, lowers move speed, and jumps to 4 targets, applying the same effect. Wow. Powerful Rod was the creation of an aged elven wizard who had trapped herself in the form of a raging storm that drifted over the Deerwood for some time. The Rod is not as fantastic a demonstration of the wizard's power as her transformation. It contains potent storm magic. Sure does. That's fantastic. Nice. So we have to go to the Great Hall to get the stuff. I see. So we do need to go back there to get this rod. And we could probably have the wizard switch between the rods when we need the special spells and other stuff. Mont du Gest. The map of the Deerwood and Erglan Path appears to predate the discoveries of the runes to the east. Cool.
I can do that.
Pick this lock as well.
That's settled.
Alright, great stuff. Yeah, that's rod seems really good. Like, it's got charges, so they're limited use, but that's still amazing. Bunch of looks like decent chanter abilities on it, which is great. For our chanter, we could try use some of these
Following your lead.
level 2 phrases. Like these still, summoning a phantom. And skeletons. Explosion that stuns and shoves enemies. We can give him this, which will summon will-o-wisps. Needs 4 phrases chanted, so it lasts a bit slower. Will-o-wisps are probably pretty good. Let's do that. I guess we can't do it while we're not in combat. I don't know. So he's just going to sing those phrases. We need to do 4 phrases, and he'll summon something. Okay. Alright, I guess we go back to Copper Lane. We could head back to the lighthouse. It's Inandra's gift. I suppose we head to Copper Lane, and then we'll be back to the lighthouse reach eventually. How long will it take us to get to Kednua? 22 hours. Let's not go quite yet. Let's wait until the thing that we can rest in is built. 12 minutes to get. That's fine. That's fine with me. Yeah, there's no rush to get over to Kednua, but we will go back soon. We're level 6, so we should be able to do some levels of those runes and find stuff. So over here, we've got a few things to do. Catacombs, we could go into those. The Goose and Fox, Pernisk's house. You need to visit the Scriveners. Hall of Revealed Mysteries. We've got loads of things to do, don't we? Gosh. Let me have a look. What do we want to do? Okay, go to... Yeah. Salty Mast. Go to the Hall of Revealed Mysteries. It is right here. Probably go to Gareth of Goose and Fox. That seems the easiest. Yeah, by the lighthouse. I would quite like to do that. Visit the Scriveners. Okay, so let's go to the Goose and Fox, and then let's go to the Scriveners. That's a good mixture of things. Nice mixture of things. Come over here. Go double speed. Double time. Wait, pissed over here, miss. What's that about? 40. A young boy watches the passers-by and counts a grimy handful of coins. His face and arms are smudged with dirt, but except for the grass stains, his clothes are in good condition. As you approach, he blinks and makes a quick, furtive effort to pocket his coins. Moon godlike, the boy stares at you, his mouth hanging open. After several seconds, frozen in silence, he squints and mumbles, "What's that on your head?" Snaps out of his trance, but continues to watch you with fascination. "Hey, miss, want to know a secret? I know a real good secret. Looks like we got a little hustler here. Someone raised this kid alright." Right, what is it? He shrugs and clasps his hands behind his back, kicking a loose pebble. "I just saw folks hiding some really neat things. I could show you where, but Mom and Dad told me not to talk to strangers. Maybe you could help me with something. Then we wouldn't be strangers." I'm really tired, so I'm reading things wrong. We'll probably finish up soon. Help you do with what? His voice suddenly raises in pitch and tempo. "The Crucible Knights have these daggers made of March steel. It's the best steel around, except for Durgan steel, which doesn't count because no one makes it anymore." He stops long enough to catch his breath. "Anyway, there's this merchant over by the exhibition hall, and he has a dagger made of real March steel. He said he wouldn't sell it to me because I'm a kid, and kids don't know anything about daggers. But that's not true. I know lots about daggers. I know about the different kinds of steel. I know how Crucible Knights make them in the forge. I know that the tip can pierce low-gauge scale armor, and that's one that's good and sharp can cut through bone. See, I know plenty about daggers. I really, really want this one. If you could get it for me, I promise I'll never, ever ask for anyone for anything ever again." March steel. The lad has good taste. I only ever had little shark stickers as a child, mostly for oysters. Still managed to poke a hole through my palm once. This guy wants knives. Yeah, this is kind of crazy. Grab him by the shirt and hold him above our head. How about you tell me that secret right now before I get angry? I wish he had more resolve. He could be like, "No, I'm not doing it. Just tell me." "Sounds reasonable. I'll get it for you." Jumps up and down, whooping and hollering. "I knew a real adventurer would understand. There's a big merchant over by Admet's Den who sells weapons. He's the one with the dagger. I'll wait right here for you." I want to know what he's got. We are gonna give dangerous weaponry to a child because I want to know the secret. This is what I will stoop to, guys. What's the secret? I like secrets. Tell me the secret. Right, so I'm looking for... Oh, the vulture. Man, the vulture. Oh, the vulture. Gareth, hello. Man skulks near the bar. He seems like he's trying to blend in with the wood paneling, and he watches the other patrons out of the corner of his eye. Gives you a quick nod as you approach. Rosano has his livery for you. Glances around and snatches the pouch from you. "Keep your voice down, will you? The Dominos have spies everywhere." "Oh, you're against them, huh?" He tucks the pouch away. "You tell Versano this is the last time I'm buying from him. This is getting too dangerous for me." What do the Dominos have to do with this? You've no idea, do you? Let's just say the Dominos have exclusive rights to trade certain merchandise within the city. Versano likes to make some extra coin from time to time by dealing in the same merchandise, undercutting the competition, he says. Tell me what was in the pouch. Bitter squash seeds. They interrupt pregnancies. Even though they're not exactly legal, many folk nowadays prefer that to risk of hollowborn or celibacy. Did I do something illegal? No. He grins weakly. Oh boy. I haven't heard of these. Tell me more about them. The more important thing is making sure they don't hear of you. They're old Brackenbury stock. But these days, the Dominos are known for their business activities, most of which involve some degree of bribery, extortion, theft, or murder. Are we done? Yeah, we're done. Now get out of here before... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Dana, a woman swaggers in, her polished boots thwacking the floor with slow, deliberate steps. A crooked sneer warps in her smooth face. "Gareth, I'm hurt. You promised to buy it only from me. What's a girl to think?" Gareth bows, his knees knocking together. "Please, my lady, I was just explaining I don't do business with anyone else. Except this one last time, right? There's always one more deal, until you run out of credit, that is. He turns to regards you, looking you up and down. And just who are you? You don't exactly look like a seed dealer. Aloth glances at Gareth. I think that's a compliment. Stay silent. You've got pluck, but don't try to hold out on me, especially not when I'm inclined to let you off the hook. Verzano put you up to this, didn't he? That old fool's on a sinking ship, and he's determined to drag anyone who gets close enough down with him. He eyes the trembling Gareth. Gareth here knew better, but I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. In fact, I'll also give you a chance to get even with the imbecile who's been playing us both. What do you say to killing Verzano? Wow. I won't do it. He flicks a gloved hand at you. Then scurry back to Verzano and get your payment while you still can. Just make sure you stay out of my way. Interesting. Ooh, interesting. I'll forsake my virtues in pursuit of secrets, but not in pursuit of, like, money and stuff. Mostly. Roberto? Maybe? Yeah, I'm not sure what my plans are exactly for tomorrow. We shall see. I actually need to move the hard drive over to this computer and edit up the Divinity Original Sin stuff. We wouldn't stream, but we could record. So the dude with, I presume it's this guy, has the knife.
Hail, traveler.
Looking for a particular dagger made of March steel. Just like the Crucible Knights use, let me guess. Been talking to that kid. Tempted to sell it to you anyways and let the little rascal learn his lesson, but a pack of adventurers already took it off my hands. Oh no! If March steel daggers are only given to Crucible Knights, how did you get your hands on one? He pauses amid polish, his cloth slowing over the blade. A lot of steel passes through my hands, friend. Don't make it my business to ask where it all comes from. Oh, if you give me a discount, the Crucible Knights don't need to know either. I'm not trying to get you into trouble, but you should be careful about where you trade and whom you trade with. Trafficking in stolen goods is risky. Appreciate the concern. There's no need to worry. Keep my nose clean enough. Where are these adventurers you sold the dagger to? Folk like that only visit Copper Lane to crew up at Aldmet's Den Expedition Hall or down a pint at the Goose and Fox. And since they weren't headed into the den, well, got my best guess. What about the dagger? Made of high purity iron ore that comes out of the White March Mountains. Traditionally, the smiths at the Crucible Keep have smelted it into daggers and swords, which they only give to knights at the Crucible. Of course, be surprised if that kid didn't already tell you all of this. He grins. Alright, well thank you. Back to the inn we go. Back to the inn we go. Let's try find these fellows. These fine adventurers. And try get this knife. It'd be fun to do this game as like a real bastard and just kill everybody, wouldn't it? To be like, I want that. Die. Give me that. Die. Oh, you know, oh, they're the people we saw upstairs, right? Remember we saw those adventurers before. Ah. Yeah, that's what they are. Aha. We smart, team. We smart. These guys, right? Two-tone weaksel.
How do you do?
You buy a March steel dagger from Igrun. Displays the blade on a flat palm. I did, and a fine piece it is. I don't know of any more circulating in the city, outside the steel in the Crucible Keep, of course. How much to take it off your hands? Turns the blade in the light, admiring it. Seeing as how there's a sudden demand for this, 100 pounds seems fair. Look, demand isn't as high as you think. Chances are good that the dagger was stolen or looted off one of the knights. In that case, I'm probably doing you a favour. Frowns. Can't be too careful around the authorities these days, especially as an Orlan. Fine, I'll sell it, but not for less than 50. I'm getting my money back at the very least. Actually, I'll take it for free attack, no deal. Hand you the dagger, hilt first. Pleasure doing business with you. Something else you wanted? No. Good. Alright, let's give this innocent little boy this dangerous weapon, which will no doubt lead to some horrific injuries. Good person. I'm just helping out a child in need. That's all, guys. We're just, out of the goodness of our hearts, we are helping a poor young child in need. Poor young, starving child who, without this dagger, wouldn't be able to feed his family and his little kittens and puppies. Truly, this is the most noble thing we've done all game. I have the dagger here. He stops fencing and stares at it. It's so sharp. Toss him the dagger. Oh my god. Oh look, we can use survival to be nice. Okay, let's check it out. Slowly hold out the dagger pommel first. Listen first. When you're not using it, keep it sheathed or it will rust. Don't show it off or someone's going to take it away from you, or worse. It's a weapon, not a toy. Understand? His hand trembles as he restrains himself from snatching the dagger away. He nods, holding the dagger in its sheath. I'll take good care of it, I promise. Okay. So, about that secret. He puts his hand up to his mouth and whispers loudly. I saw one of the actors hide something under a loose stone near the theater. Probably nothing as good as March Steel dagger, though. Great. Thank you for telling me, Gordy. Bye! Nothing as good as the dagger we just gave away. Fine. Quests. So, go back to Verzano. Got himself in trouble with the local crime cartel. Yep. What was that called? It's like a task, right? Near the theater. What even is the theater is my question. Which one was it? Far From Home? No. What was it called? Oh, something secret. Loose brick by the theater. Where's the theater, Gordy? Trucker. Chat, where the F is the theater? Where is the theater? Right, let's go to the dormitory, I suppose. What's this place? This place is cool. Oh, this is the, oh. I was just looking right at the theater, guys. I'm an idiot.
Keeping an eye out.
I'm an idiot. This is obviously the theater.
Now this I haven't seen.
There we go. We could have just found that ourselves. An oaken scarab figurine. Summons 3 wood beetles. That's kind of cool. 1 per rest. What is this? Where's it go? So, this is a quick item. We can use it once per rest to summon beetles. That actually seems great. Give it to this guy. Nice. Alright. We can maybe summon some beetles. Alright. Hey. Statuesque woman has a gaze that can cut stone. She turns her chiseled cheekbones to the sky and favors you with a look of acknowledgement. Her eyes shimmer under silvered eyeshadow and a razor-precise line of call. Before you can speak, she throws her hand up in dramatic fashion.
Greetings.
Autographs after the performance, please. Great art requires great concentration, and greatness is expected from the Revel of Stars. What is the Revel of Stars? We are the finest theatre troupe in the city. We believe the best art is immersive and true to life. She looks at the amphitheater with a rapturous expression. We stage our performances right here in Copper Lane for the edification of all. I suppose I can spare a moment for a fan? Does it take in many new members? Oh, but of course. Good drama is a balm to the soul. We wish to offer a true theatrical experience to as many as possible. What kind of members do you take? We'll take in the new, the old, the tall, the small, the experienced and inexperienced. Whoever is best suited to fulfill a role to the utmost. How long do you keep members? As long as they're able to satisfy the demands of their roles. True acting can be a grueling process, so some last longer than others. Wonderful. What do you do? That depends entirely on the demands of the role. I am the Pallet Knight, the Widow of the Wood, the Warrior Queen Mokka, all at different times. To live a different life each day is a glorious thing indeed, friend. Wonderful. What about you? Sorry, can't talk right now. Great. Woo! Sorry. Sorry. Of
course.
I'm leaving. I'm out of your way. Well, that was nice, I guess. It's not. It should be marked as a point of interest on the map. Shame on the map creators. Shame on thee. Shame on you. Shame on me. All right. We have to collect something from this dormitory. We need to talk to someone, I guess. Find Vienna. Aha. Foreign. Scriveners. 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 Excellent. None of the people we need. Scriveners. Scriveners. Wait, what? Where is she?
Hail, traveler.
I'm looking for Vienna. Oh, I like Vienna. She's always talking about metal men, which is strange since I'm pretty sure she doesn't eat snowcap, dude. I don't talk about metal men either, and I do eat snowcap. Huh. Anyway, she's not here right now. Flew away to Andra's gift to meet her friend, Bessia. No, Klesia. Yeah, Klesia. She's the friend she's gone to meet. In Andra's gift, in a house, not a boat. North house, an empty house. Andra's gift has lots of boats. We should go rowing sometime. Yeah. Great, alright. Corin is so rad. Oh man, that guy is the most rad guy ever. Oh my god. He's so rad. Bodacious, dude. I do like Corin, has to be said.
So you will go to your king and what? Implore him to curb his violent impulses at the word of a heroic academic.
You don't usually grace me with your flattery, priest. What merits this attention?
All Rawatai's history is war, same as everyone. If only the world were led by soft-hearted giants who waste their muscles stroking their own quills. Oh, wouldn't that be grand?
I'm content to remain a burr in your boots. But here, if you but stand on the docks, you can single-handedly ensure no one ever sails to the Deerwood again.
You have acquired a
Yeah,
follower.
Durance is a real pain in the butt. Writing this game is amazing. Yeah, it really is. I really enjoy it. One of the things I really like is that the quests really make you think. There's like, it's not like a clear right and wrong answers. It's like, well, what's like, you've got a bunch of kind of shitty things to choose from. Which would you like? I like that. So in here, I think we just want to talk to the main gal, if I'm not wrong. Ask about some book.
Hello.
An animonster named Nedin asked me to retrieve the theorems of Pantgram from the Elder Archives. Her frown deepens. Thank you for letting me know. I'll be sure to tuck that tome away from prying eyes and see that this Nedin never sets foot in here again. In the meantime, oh shit! Here's a token of our appreciation. Is that what we wanted? To see her barred entirely? Seems a fearsome price to pay. Knowledge dangled just out of reach makes a tempting prize for any soul. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do at all. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no. I mean, we could have robbed it, but do I want to do this? I mean, the research actually sounded pretty good. And taxes collecting. All earnings were lost to bandits. Not sure if I wanted to do that. There's no quest markers. I might reload the autosave here. And let me just read the quest. You can easily miss optional dialogue because you didn't talk with a certain someone or explore well enough. Yeah, that's definitely true. So hang on. I thought that's what we were supposed to do. Oh, it's behind locked doors. Oh.
Doors.
Which locked doors? Oh. Maybe we can get in there later. We'll leave that. Leave that for a while. Yeah, I think we clearly need to upgrade like the security of our thing. We keep getting robbed by bandits. We keep getting robbed. I thought we had enough, but we clearly don't have enough security. We need to upgrade our security and our stronghold. So I think the next thing we build is probably the Western Barbican, which gives us +2 in 3 days. We could get the... And we need the Western Barbican for these curtain walls. We get a barracks, which actually only costs 2 days and gives us +3. We might just get a barracks. And these need the Western Barbican. The Western Barbican is needed for a lot of stuff. Warden's Lodge could be cool too. The Warden. Woodland Trails. Oh. Yeah, we should probably do that. So, I think if we do some quests, we can get access in there. I don't think I want to turn that Animancer in. I'm not sure what I want to do in terms of that, but yeah. I would guess if we do our quests for her, which was the Parable of Whale, he might let us into there. So we can come back and do that. We don't need to rush. Okay. I think where we go next is probably back to Andra's Gift. First fires. Okay. We've got a lot of stuff to turn into Andra's Gift again. Go to Andra's Gift. 24 minutes. That's fine. Yeah, that's true. I like the role-playing aspect of it. There's no like best way to do things. You do different.
Sagani, does your fox bite?
Oh, Foggy
Yes.
here.
Can I pet him anyway?
It's your hand.
I'm gonna pet him.
Oh, I love Adair. Oh, I love Adair. He's so good. Oh, I'm petting him. What a lovely fox. That's so good. So yeah, like I don't know. You probably will give this thing to the Animat. It's hard to say, you know. So this house, I don't see any secrets in here. Oh, Adair. Barbarians, good at engaging groups of enemies. That could, our Barbarian would be pretty good. Let's talk to old Kolfeg here. Oh shit, we just missed something there. I would like a Barbarian, that'd be fun. We're saying, how's the hand? That's all she said. Whatever that was about. Listen, my friend. I'm a friend of Bricanta Dominel. Beat him up? No. Now wait a minute. I'm staying clear of the Dominels, you understand? Surely you can put this behind us. What did you do to make her so angry? I told her she wasn't my type. Maybe not as tactfully as that, but I didn't want trouble with the most dangerous man in Defiance Bay. How could I know she'd take it so personally? Man, I won't hurt you. You got to leave Defiance Bay. She's obviously got it in for you. You don't have to tell me twice. They won't find me, I promise. Andra bless you. Nice. There we go. We did it, team. I'm proud of us. You let that guy know that he's in some trouble. Nice one. Okay, good. Good. That cheers me up. And we probably finished the quest as well. So that gives us access to her shop, right? For kind of freezies. There's an NPC for every class in the game if you have the expansions. I do have the expansion, so we should be able to get
You fought for the Deerwood in the Saints' War?
You better grab a couple pints before you get me going on that one.
No complaints here.
They like each other. They're flirting. Woo! Oh. Did I kill Lord Raedric or am I working with him? I killed Lord Raedric. Killed him. I killed him real good. Aha! This door finally had stuff inside. Dodwina. As you enter the room, you see several figures huddled together. Excuse me. They stand at attention, armed, but not in matched gear like the Crucible Knights. At the center of the group, one woman looms over another, holding a flail. She snarls at the cowering figure. Got pages of research here. You expect me to believe this was just your scratch work? Oh, it's nothing, I promise. Just my notes. You hear a painful smack as the woman backhands her captive. We know you are meeting with the Crucible Knights. You think they're the only ones with power in this city? They call us the Dozens for a reason. Now, I won't ask you again. At a nudge from one of her men, the woman turns and sees you watching. Her eyes narrow. You shouldn't be here. Hey, Leave her alone. She raises her flail and rushes at you. Whoa, boy. We're fighting the dozens now, huh? Oh, boy. Okay, well, you get in there. Knock her down. I could totally, like, get them flanked real good. Right at the start. Could be pretty decent. Proc our sneak attacks, you know. So let's try that, I think. Yeah. She can handle stuff herself. The wizard does have his arcane veils, which is pretty good. Yeah, we'll just let the other people handle themselves. Do we want to do anything here? Give ourselves a... Well, it is a level 1 thing, the blessing. Accuracy and damage. Let's give ourselves some accuracy and damage. Why not?
Wait.
There we go. Nice. Yeah, he's just doing his stuff. He's doing just fine. This could be a problem. They're kind of far away. Can't get to her, can we? Oh, what's this guy doing? How'd he get there? That guy's almost dead. This guy's kind of in our back line, so I'm not a fan of that. I'm going to make him join us instead. We're all done winning there. So how many are left? Got this mercenary. A couple of mercs. Grab this guy. Oh my god, okay, no, he's just died. Wow. And there's one more merc, right? No, there's not. We killed them all. Oh boy. Viana's face is covered in bruises, and her eyes are wide with shock and relief. I don't know who you are, but thank you. I was sure they're going to kill me. What happened here? I thought I was coming here to meet my, friend from the Republics. Looks like I walked into a trap. The dozens must have been watching me for a while. I've been working on a special project for the Crucible Knights, and they weren't exactly subtle about contacting me. About this project. It deals with a rather rare branch of animancy. No offense, but I probably shouldn't get too specific without Commander Cleaver's permission. He commissioned it after all. You can see the trouble a little indiscretion's got me into. Well, tell me about yourself. I studied animancy in Ossia back in the Valian Republics. I came to Defiance Bay to research local advances, but instead of going to Brackenbury Sanitarium, I found a position as a scrivener at the Temple of Whale. I've had access to many rare manuscripts that most animancers never see. Of course, I have to keep my head down, been careful not to let the head librarian or my colleagues know what I've been working on. Great, let's get out of here. Commander Cleaver of the Crucible Knights is waiting on my research. Not that you haven't already done a lot for me, but maybe you could take it to him? I'd kept it with me to prevent it from falling into the wrong hands, but you can see how well that worked out. She nods down at Dodwina's corpse. She took it from me when I arrived. Anyhow, don't wait on me. I can make my own way out of here. Oh, I'm glad you're okay. Damn, that's a bit of a mess. Got a fine flail. Ooh, Aura Breaker. Heavy armor. Move speed, bonus deflection against range attacks. That's pretty good. Okay, that's pretty good. This robust brigandine has been repeatedly reinforced by the Adiran adventurer who once owned it. Thickly padded, the armor was dubbed Arrowbreaker. Served the adventurer well until her fame and fortune made her grow complacent, and she allowed an opponent to get too close. Whoops. While Arrowbreaker protected her from projectiles, it did provide the same protection against the mace to the side of the head. Understandable. That seems pretty good. Yeah, I'll definitely take that. Maybe give it to Kana, actually. Then we got a bunch of other stuff. Lovely. These are her research notes. These pages contain Viana's research on Anguithin techniques for imbuing matter with essence. She appears to have developed a method based on her studies of animats. First page is a note to someone named Dunstan. Ah.
I'd gladly shoulder the load, but the pack won't hold anymore.
Yeah, our stuff is full. All earnings were lost to bandits. God damn that. Right. One day until that stuff's finished. Okay, well. Well then. Okay. Let's take a look at that armor we just got. So he's wearing currently some fine scale armor, which is fine, it's good. This, God, there's a huge recovery speed penalty on this. I guess because it's not fine yet. We can upgrade the quality though. Exceptional, need level 8. We can make it fine, plus another 2D ore, which is probably worth doing. Even have it give additional qualities too. It's pretty good, so let's do it. Oh, look at this thing. Damn, you are fancy. He's got his scale armor, which is also pretty good. Yeah, let's stick with this. Like, it doesn't matter if he's slow, because he's just chanting anyway, you know? What did I do to Mayorwall's soul? I think I absorbed it. I absorbed, like, I took the frayed ropes and put them to my mind. Not 100% sure what it did, but we did something. We have a minor ring of protection, huh? We could definitely give that to someone. I could give that to me. Yeah, that seems pretty good for me. Protect us from some spells. We give it to the wizard either. Do I have any more magic things? I don't think so. I don't think so. Fine armors and stuff like that. Okay. That's fine, that's good. A bunch of junk we can probably ditch. We'll sell this stuff eventually. Bar, we'll keep that, I guess. I don't know if it do these things work? Like the grappling ropes and stuff, do they work from our bank, or do we have to have them with us? Here. Oh, membership ring, that's cool. I want to read this. Oops, I just put it away. Ah, where'd the book at? Think became God. We'll come back to it. That could be pretty interesting to learn about Waidwin. He's seeing as he's so important. I don't really need that. Yeah, I think this is pretty good. This armor here. I mean, we could enchant it with more stuff. I wonder if we should. We could even do like +2 bonuses if we had the diamond. Might be nice as well. No. Anyway, head out. Alrighty. Alrighty. So we get something special for absorbing his soul? Interesting. Plans to do more late streams? Maybe a little bit. I don't want to go too late though, because I do want to, you know, sleep sometimes. Yeah, sleep is important too. Head back to this company here and let this dude know that we did the thing for him. What else do we have to do? We do have to go to the Salty Mass as well. We have to go to the lighthouse. We do the lighthouse first? No, we'll do this on the way. Oh, there's something in the Endless Paths that I need to do. The soul will affect the Endless Path. That's pretty cool then. So it sounds like we chose probably the more interesting of the options. That makes me happy. Okay, for Zano.
Hello.
Were you able to deliver the package? If you told me the Dominels were after you, you could have saved us both a lot of trouble. The Dominels were there? I was so careful, always following the Relavita. They couldn't have known. Well, they did know. Now something's happening. Who is this? Uh-oh. Who is this?
Well, well. Is this your last day among the living, Verzano?
Your timing is impeccable, Tella Pallegina. The Dominels are after me. Please, you've got to stop them.
As if any of this were ever in my hands. The Republic's considered your business worth protecting based on its success. That success depended on cooperation with the locals, like House Dominel. You've lost that. And the favor of the Dukes. Even if you get out of this alive, they're done with you. The Dukes have more pressing interest in Defiance Bay than rescuing one merchant who threw himself overboard.
Pretty harsh. Pretty harsh. Rosano falls to his knees and clasps his hands together. Have mercy, Pallegina. I don't stand a chance against the Dominels. I've brought failure and shame on myself, but you can't mean to watch your countryman die like a dog.
Vetsano. Why are you wasting your precious breath on me? My orders come through the ambassador, and through the ambassador from people you should be honored ever gave a moment's thought to whether you live or die. You don't seem like the sort to petition the gods to keep him out of hell. So why not cry mercy to the one person in this room with the power to grant it?
She turns her attention to you and raises her feathered eyebrows expectantly. I intend to protect Rosano from the Dominels. It's not the Dominels who needs to be worried about. Attack him ourselves. Rosano, you're on your own. I'm leaving after you pay me what I'm owed. Look, I will protect him from the Dominels. Sure. Drops her gaze and lightly shakes her head from side to side. Moments later, she turns her eyes to the ceiling in amused disbelief.
Vetsano, you have a saint looking out for you after all.
Strides across the room, takes the already nervous Rosano's head in her feathered hands, a gesture that seems to hover in a dangerously narrow space between caressing and crushing.
Just don't come knocking on the embassy door. Understand? Do as you will. He's no longer my concern.
Damn. She is real harsh, tell you that much. Oh, and hello. Dana saunters through the door, flanked by a squad of Dominel foot soldiers. She lets her gloved hand rest on the hilt of her weapon. A sneer curdles on her face as she looks at you. Seems I was wrong to overlook your blunder. Rest assured I never make the same mistake twice. Oh, and she's standing right beside the wizard. Wizard! Arcane Veil, activate! Protect yourself, wizard! There's probably whispers of treason one of these. That said, we could probably just run back and then maybe mind wave them over. That'd be pretty cool. That could be pretty cool. This guy's doing like some nasty shit too. You could get there and pull this guy in, that'd be great. There's some soldiers gonna help us, that's nice. Wizard, yeah, Arcane Veil it up. You throw down maybe an endurance circle, should heal all of us, which would be beautiful. I think we're pretty good to go. You can do whatever, and so can you. Okay, I've moved over here. There's quite a lot of them here. Let's look at a mind wave on this bruiser. Oh, is this just a cone out for me? I didn't realize that. No, I think it's behind the target, so... Try this. Let's see how this works exactly. We cast it very quickly anyway. We can try brainwash this guy, it'd be nice. There we go, he's with us now. Gosh, this is a big old fight. They're getting wrecked. They just got absolutely wrecked. Holy hell. They just got so wrecked. Wow. We just wrecked them. Maester Rosano wipes the sheen from his forehead and looks around the warehouse with wide, fearful eyes of a hunted animal. I can't thank you enough, Amica, but this won't stop the Dominels for long. I've got to get out of here. I recommend you do too. That's all I have after this ill-fated venture. Thank you, and again, please look out for yourself. Forgiveness added to inventory. Bunch of 1,000 gold and a bunch of experience. Cool. And we can loot these bodies as well, which is nice. Some daggers, some crossbows, some money, some stuff. Nothing too special. The soldier. Oh, the wizard had this with some spells in it. We could definitely give that to our wizard. And some stuff to the vaults.
Right away.
There's something there we can't quite pick up. What's that? Dana. I think we got it all, whatever. Well, damn! That went pretty crazy. So, are we gonna be, like, really hated now by the Dominels? Terror. Overwhelmingly bad. Uh-oh. They really hate us, huh? They really, really hate us, House Domino. Well, we might not be able to get to that shop in the end. That is true, actually. Yeah, like your formation gets really disrupted when that happens there. But what can we do, I guess? What's forgiveness? Ooh, it's a pistol. That's what I want. Yup. Let's see what the pistol does. So the pistol, very slow, pierce damage, less accuracy, but it pierces veils of the wizards. Plus 20% attack speed, plus 15% damage, 6 or bypass, and it does less crit stuff. Yeah, it's not bad. Quality is just damaging 1. If we made it fine, it would get more accuracy. Actually, could be pretty good. Be worth doing. You could put some lash on it as well. Put slaying on it. Wanted. Pretty cool. So we got a nice pistol for ourselves now. The accuracy is pretty bad. It's the only problem. Oh, it's very bad. Go from 55 to 46. We do hit a lot harder. I think it's cool. Let's give it a go for a little bit. We might not stick with it though. Keel was a constable in the small dear wooden village of Maiden Falls. A good man who fulfilled his duties honorably, he often found himself in violent confrontations with passing ruffians and mercenaries come to the village to exploit the nearby ruins. Wiry, with a boyish face and an awkward gait, offenders rarely took Keel seriously. They would mock him, telling him there was no way he was going to take them to jail. You're right, Keel would reply. I bring forgiveness. Ha ha ha. Nice, I bring forgiveness. Bam! Bam, you dead. I mean, we could go and get a couple of these and upgrade it for more accuracy. That might be worth doing. But yeah, I do get you what you mean with the formations being ruined, but in the cutscene, that is a little bit of a problem, alright. That's a little bit of a problem. So this guy, Cartugo,
Hello.
You sell the things I need, don't you? Maybe. No, you don't sell the things I'm looking for. Called, I forget now. Gold little thing. I'm thinking it's there. Got 4,000 gold again,
Hey,
which is not
pig.
too bad.
Hey, pig. Woo-hoo, pig. Look at him with his little tail.
Oh, this guy's great.
Ah, it's done then.
Yep.
Vetsano plays with fire and someone else always pays the price for it. Your charity is more than he deserves. Still, at least I don't have to deal with him anymore. For that, I'm grateful. Whether you intended to or not, you've done the Valian Republics a service today, ridding us of him. I work closely with the embassy to protect our interests, but lately I think our gaze has been too narrow. You clearly have pursuits of your own in the city, but I think we could help each other out. If you're interested in doing some work for us. Officially, I mean. We can go together and I'll introduce you to the ambassador.
Okay, let's go.
Good. Maybe I can finally do something more worthwhile than playing nanny to merchants. The embassy is up in First Fires, southwest of the Ducal Palace.
Guess we're not going to this anymore. Oh, hello. Available for hire. What is she? Paladin. She's like a frontliner. You could put her in instead of the chanter. We have 3 backlines, still 3 frontline.
Safe travels.
You try that. Hey, look at this. So she's a new party member, just straight up. Elegina. Got a big sword, a fine great sword. Okay. A fine pistol as well. Elegina's breastplate. 50% armor damage reduction when under 25% health. Ooh. Awesome. Hey, new party member. Just like that. Just like that. Let's take a look at her. What can she do? 6th level paladin. She's an avian godlike. Cool. We weren't able to be an avian godlike. She's got 12 might, 13 con, 11 dex, 14 perception, 13 intellect, 15 stuff. She's pretty versatile, I guess. Got lots of athletics, a bit of lore. Okay. Any bonuses to stuff? Paladin, soldier, paladin, soldier. Okay. Elusive Quarry. Deflection gets range attack. So, abilities. Got this. I might respec her and figure this stuff out. This is an avian godlike thing. So, avian godlikes are naturally difficult to hit with ranged weapons, gaining a deflection bonus against all such attacks. Below 50% endurance, and avian godlike senses and movement become more precise, granting a bonus to perception and defense against disengagement attacks. Nice. That's actually really good. So a bunch of bonuses while she's low on life. That's really good. And she can run away a bit easier, and she's good at deflecting range attacks. I like that. Faith and Conviction. Plus 5 deflection, plus 10 to all defenses except deflection. That's great. Paladin's defenses are directly affected by the degree to which he or she acts in accordance with the beliefs of his or her order. So she's got pretty nice bonuses there right now. Okay. Flames of Devotion. Calls upon the Paladin's inner fire, causing their equipped weapon to burst into flame and adding burn damage to the next attack. Cool. So, full attack, plus 50% damage is burn, plus 20 accuracy, plus 25% damage is burn. Lay on Hands, 2 per encounter. Heals for a lot over 6 seconds, basically. Fueled solely by belief, the Paladin is able to heal with the touch of his or her hands, recovering a substantial amount of endurance for the Paladin or an ally within range. She can heal herself twice per encounter as well. That's nice. This is 2 per encounter too, so pretty good encounter stuff. Second Wind, yeah. Zealous Focus. Modal Friendly Aura, plus 6 accuracy, plus 15% of grace for it to hit. Ooh, I like that. Paladin's intense and pure conviction instills clarity of purpose in him or her and all allies, increasing their accuracy and converting a portion of graces to hits. Cannot be active with other zealous auras. That seems pretty good though. More accurate, more working better. Intense Flames modifies Flames of Devotion. Augments the power of the Paladin's Flames of Devotion, increasing its damage. Nice. Damage is burn. Weapon Focus Soldier. Accuracy with Greatsword, Pike, Warhammer, Arbalest, and Arquebus. Okay. Probably re-roller. These talents don't look great, and this Field Triage is pretty terrible. Gives health back, but health is not. Alright, nice though. Nice. So... I'm worried our front line might be too squishy now, because she doesn't have a shield. She only has 45 deflection. Got plenty of Dior. Oh, at least a little bit of Dior. Might be a bit squishy. We might do... What I might do... We can maybe take Sagani out for a bit. Sagani's pretty good, though. I'm not sure. Not sure what to do here in terms of our guys. It's already enchanted with Fine. Give her some intellect, maybe. Or some might, perhaps, would be good. Slash proof could be pretty strong as well. Damage reduction to slash. Probably worth doing. Do that. Make her a bit tougher. Who has the greatsword, by the way? You've got it. Go, hang on here. This is probably better. This is just a fine greatsword. This is a fine greatsword plus 25% crush damage. Oh, nice. Probably enchant more if you wanted as well. When can we get exceptional level 8? Give it Slayer, like a Kith Slayer on this. Accuracy against humans. Damage against them as well. Could be worth doing. One of these lash things could be great as well. Why can't I do that? Oh, maximum enchantments? Reach for justice? Really? How's that? That work? Oh, it's got a crushing lash on it. Yeah, it's already got a lash. Let's enchant it with Slaying Kith then. Which is the best slaying. Give her a real good big two-handed sword. Justice. Cool. New Paladin. So I'm just wondering if we want to Give her some better items here, you know? Or what? She's also good at this stuff, isn't she? Do I want to take some, like, do I want to take Kana with us? Who's like our big frontline dude. I probably do when he's frightening people. We could switch out her. She's doing lots of damage, but we're pretty good with damage. And she's gonna bring pretty nice buffs for the frontline as well. We could always give her like, I just upgraded the weapon, excuse me, but we could have given her like a pike or something. Which has range, I think, like reach, I should say, not range, reach. Maybe I don't have a pike.
Ah.
Okay, I tell you what we'll do. I will head over to the... Actually, let's go to the Salty Mast right here at the end, and we'll end there just in case anything happens along the way. We've got some quests to do over there anyway. Where is the Salty Mast? Here it is. We'll come over here. We'll speed things up. That's awesome, though. New party member. Finished in 1 day. You could always... Oh, hello. Dominel thugs. Yeah, you're making quite a name for yourself with the Dominels. Pity this isn't the kind of impression you should be making. Look what we just ran into a fight. Okay. So you need some stuff here. So aggressive. Okay, support. Use lay on hands. Let's ever be aggressive here. And let's ever be aggressive. Caress abilities. What's this do? I don't know if she has any per rest abilities, does she? 1 per encounter, 2 per encounter, 2 per encounter, 1 per rest, field triage. Okay, well. And Zealous Focus, we should definitely turn that on. Which boosts all of her accuracy, it's fantastic, and a decent range as well. Yeah, you just go kick some ass here, girl. Chop them up, right? So she can, like, just burn people with inner fire. Nice. Alright. And so here we go. We can nerf the enemies. Might be a tough enough fight, so we might drop some spells on these guys. Don't have any use for a bit. It's actually a pretty small spell. Let's see how we go here. They're definitely coming in pretty close. We can make them flanked. Pretty good. Let's drop this, the thunk gun. I think it'd be pretty nice. Pillar thingy. Pillar's pretty cool. Got our gun going as well, which is awesome. Are they all dead? I think they're all dead. We just wrecked them. Oh yeah, your sword looks pretty cool. The paladin thing. I'm not sure about this. I mean, I don't know. What do you guys think in chat as we're about to leave? Do we keep her with us? Courtesan. We're getting attacked by these Dominels now. It's pretty bad. Have we failed the quest, by the way? Probably have. No, we can still do this. Interesting. That's funny. Huh. Yeah, that's funny, alright. Do we keep her up? We might rejuggle the party a little bit. This might work, though. Because the wolf is kind of like a frontliner as well, so it might stick with this. It might be fine. Guys, I'll probably respec her off screen or just take a look at her stuff, and yeah, I'll let you know what happens at the start of the next stream. But that's it for now. Good night. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll be back to stream more of this tomorrow. So I'll see you guys then for more Pillars of Eternity with our new paladin, who's kind of evil, perhaps. So I guess we'll see how that goes. It's actually pretty tanky. I like that. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.